Alrighty, PG-13. We are looking at the Cobra MAGOT and driver worms. Now this vehicle does split into 3 parts, and it is made out of super brittle plastic. So, oh, did I say PG-13? If not, it is PG-13. Anyways, this does split apart into 3. But this plastic is a type of hard plastic that gets very brittle over time. And, you know, even like putting these clips down, this whole side can snap off if you're not too delicate with it. I do recommend you get 2, because it is a cool vehicle, but if it does break, well, don't blame me, I told you. And it does have the bell-shaped wheels underneath. And obviously, the treads don't move. Anyways, Worms is pretty cool. I am missing his antenna, like most, because it was probably too small, so it probably just got thrown out in the garbage. Well, we're gonna just have a quick overview of this. This does hold 2 in here, with a little computer monitor, so you can see. And well, there he is. Well, this is a pretty fun vehicle to have. I did have one of these as a kid, but I mean, I did have a second one of these, and it's just so brittle it fell apart. So I was not not impressed at all. But this does come apart. No, the Worms driver did not come with this helmet. This helmet is a Black Major helmet. Actually fits on them. Ran out of helmets. So now, as I was telling you, we're going to put the camera in here so we can show you. Oh, hold on a second. Alrighty. This plastic is very brittle. And again, if they were smart, they would have had like made it better. And you know, like even the Cobra Night Raven also is made out of that brittle plastic for the underbody. So if they would have made thicker tabs, it would have been better. But you have to be extra careful with this, just so it doesn't snap on you. And you know, these little clips clip in here. I mean, it's a nice, cool vehicle design, but again, they used this hard, brittle plastic that's just cheap. Also, this other third piece, the control center, has no detail. Well, it has lots of detail, but it's not colored in. So I could imagine you could color it in or get some decals and make it look cooler. But this is just an awesome, nice, big vehicle. So I still recommend you get 2 of these, just in case, because they do break. And they are a little bit harder to clip in. But that's the Worm driver, and the vehicle is the MAGOT, Cobra MAGOT. Now this recon vehicle has a radar that also breaks off, so you have to be extra careful with this. And it has a cool laser cannon, and it does swivel all the way around. So when the vehicle's parked, the recon can go out. And it pulls along very, very nicely. So it is a cool vehicle to get for your Cobra army. And we'll have to pull back just so we can fit this in the video. Now what did I do with my tape measure? Oh, anyways, I wanted to measure this vehicle, but I must have taken my tape measure out of the room. And I have a few of those running around. Oh well. Oh, here it is. I found it. Alrighty. Ooh, and again, so the length is about 14 plus 15 inches, because there's a little overhang. Now, I noticed on this vehicle there's no tow stuff. And it's just like the Terradrome, there's no missile launch system. You know, it's kind of strange, a big huge base with no missile launch system. But, oh well. Anyways, this is an awesome vehicle, and I do recommend that you get 1 or 2 for your collection, or Army Build More. And I believe this was made for the Night Force, so I don't know if they use the same brittle plastic, but again, if it's the brittle plastic, this should be like reduced in price, because, well, I mean, if it falls apart over time, then it technically is junk. Oh, I don't like the fact that they did that to the vehicles. You know, if they made it better, people would buy more. But you make it crap, people don't rebuy it. And that kind of defeats the purpose of, well, bad for the environment when you make stuff that breaks down and have to rebuy it over and over again, like how the society's business models seem to be these days. Instead of making it well and then people buying more, or people buying other things, because people will always spend money. But if something breaks, they're not going to rebuy it unless they really love it, which doesn't happen too often. Now again, this is the sea slug, Cobra sea slug, and we do have his original weapon. So this is a cool figure. This vehicle here also splits into 3. So we have 2 vehicles that split into 3. You know, they don't need transformers. They already transform on their own. Now this engine cover does come off. So we're just gonna pop this off without breaking it. And this usually comes off fairly easy. You have to, I think, pull from the bottom, because the top, you don't want to break your tabs off. Uh-oh. Come on. Are we going to break it live? Well, not live, but anyways, this is supposed to split off. Don't break. You can hear the cracking. Alright, so it will come off. We're having technical difficulties again. This usually came off pretty easy, so you have to pull it like you're gonna break it. But it does come off. And you can see this is also another glider. So that's cool. You have another glider with 3 missiles on each side, so you have 6 there and 2 on the submarine part, because this turns into the Cobra sub. This is supposed to go into the water. So this is pretty awesome. Now again, you could army build this vehicle as well. But let's see, we'll just put that in there and see if we can get this piece back in here. So maybe we put the bottom part and then push the top in ever so gentle. There we go. So we did it. We didn't break it. Oh, you have to be very careful. Oh, I'm not going to jinx it yet. Anyways, you pop the engine cover in like that. And there. I did have this when I was growing up. And it was a lot of fun to play with. So that is an awesome looking vehicle. Even the glider part's pretty awesome. Now, I don't know if the peg would break off, because mine never did as a child. So I believe this is not too bad of a vehicle. Over time it might become loose. So, wow. I guess we do have time for one more vehicle in this review. And you notice the color scheme is the same as that one. So that's pretty cool. We're going to throw in the Persuader. I'm going to persuade ya. This is an awesome tank. I do love this tank. It's like a laser cannon. And it comes with, I believe it's Backstop. Did I get his name right? Oh, probably. Oh. But this also has 6 missiles, 3 on each side, and it is an awesome vehicle. Now, I do know the weak points of the vehicle, but it is overall generally made very well, other than the actual turret. The turret design in this is flawed with little tabs. So again, if they made thicker tabs, this would hold up, but you can probably easily repair that. You know, put a screw somewhere on each side, pre-drill your holes, and then, you know, drill it or glue it in. So you can fix these. Mine hasn't broken. I have 2 of them, and they are an awesome looking tank. Sorry, I still have this tooth infection. So this is an awesome vehicle, and I thought I did have his sidearm, and I am right, it is there. His name is Backstop. I thought I had a sidearm somewhere. It was like a little handgun. Because sometimes I might take the weapons off and put them in a bag, so... Huh. But it might have gotten lost. I hope not, because that was a cool weapon, and I know I had it. Oh. But anyways, this does have 10 wheels. 5 on each side, and a tow hook at the back. And this is an awesome vehicle. It's got some cool stickers, or decals. Deadeye. Now, you know, a lot of these decals, when they came out, like with the kills, with the crossing on them, or the crow symbols, it's like, just leave them off. It looks better without it. Well, I didn't dust off this vehicle yet. It does hold a second figure, so we'll put him in here. And here you go, right in there. Maybe I had 2 of these guys and someone took it. I don't know. You never know. But I do recall seeing it not too long ago. So he does fit in here pretty easily. And now, still should have made it a little bit bigger. We'll bend his legs and just also see. And backstop fits in. He also has a removable helmet. This is a cool vehicle, like I said. I have 2. And, you know, it is an army building vehicle. Probably would be easy to fix. And again, you know, we always mention the goods and the bads. And, well, here's his helmet off. Holy, that's tight. So, there he is. Nice looking figure. I don't know if there's any more O-ring versions made of him. But, oh, that's another thing. I confused, said the wrong name, where sci-fi. I called him Psycho 4 times in the video. I was like, oh, it's over there. Oh, yes. We can name all the vehicles, vehicle drivers and vehicles. So, it's not too hard, but sometimes you just go in so fast, you call them the wrong thing. Or, anyways, if I do have any corrections in the videos, I will add it in the see more description. So, there you go. This also fits 3 on each side. So you can have 6 plus 2 is 8. So you can have 8 figures in this. And you compare it to the Maggot, it's pretty close size. But you can see where they're going with a lot of these vehicles for this year. And they were having vehicles that split up, or, you know, they were trying different things. But with the plastic, it's, well, maybe I do have his weapon. I'll have to check my weapons boxes. Guess I might have taken it off of him. But let's see. This is a definitely cool tank. And I guess in the next video we will maybe, haven't decided if we'll look at the Dreadnought vehicles for that year first, or if we'll look at some of the other vehicles. Oh yes, I was going to have the Mamba in this one, but I'll have it in the next one. I don't have the command center yet, and well, my shuttle, it's just parts, so I might turn that into something else. So anyways, thanks for watching, and remember, if you want to donate anything, feel free to. And, well, we'll have an overview or look at these vehicles. They are cool. I do love them. And remember to keep on collecting. Go!